Hey guys, we're back. This time we're taking a look at the Medic expansion for Nemesis. This is a new add-on character to the game who basically works as a healer and support character. Gives you a new class to play in the game. And we're going to get right in and take a look. There's not a whole lot here, so it won't be a short video. But first thing we have here is our player board. Pretty standard. Everything on there is the same as on everyone else's, but we have a new character to play and add to our crew. Next we have our actual miniature. It's an interesting looking character. I love the little medic pack on her back. And she comes with the pink base if you use the colored bases on your miniatures. So it's a new class altogether. Next we have a pack of mini cards for our equipment. We have the medic's starting weapon, which is the needle gun. Gets ammo 2. Weapon makes an intruder retreat instead of dealing injuries. Can only be reloaded with chemicals. That one's pretty useful. Doesn't deal any damage to the intruders, but it makes them run away, which can open up a room, allow you to do whatever it is that you need to do in the room. The fact that you need chemicals to reload, they're a little bit more difficult to get than the energy packs, but still has its uses. And then we have our two quests here. We have the quest item Surgery Kit. Use one card, discard a med kit to activate this item. The Surgery Kit allows you for one card. Choose any one character in the room you're in. Scan all contaminated cards in their deck, discard, and hand. Remove all infected cards and the larva if there is one. Then this character shuffles their deck, discard, and hand. Suffers 1 light wound. So it allows you to basically cleanse a person completely of infection, including a larva if they have a facehugger on them. So that is an amazing card. Sadly, it's a one use, so it's discard on use, but still really nice card to have. Our second quest item is Combat Drugs. You can activate this from the emergency room for 1. Oops, I had to throw it away. And it's a one use only. Combat Drugs allows you to draw up to a hand of 5 cards. That one's kind of cool too. Both useful, both one use though, which is kind of meh, but I think a lot of those quest items are one use now that I think about it. On to our actual cards here. And we've got your basic cards that are the same for every character. And then I think these last ones, computer skills might be a basic, I can't remember. But you have a pharmacist, which allows you to heal dressed wounds or dress serious wounds. You have field dressing, which allows you to heal light wounds or dress a serious wound. And then draw a card if you're in a green room too, which is nice. I think this one has that ability too. Yeah, draw a card if you're in a green room. And we have ER, cutting the card art off, sorry. And allows you to spend ammo from the needle gun, choose a character in the room you're in. Character gets a contamination card in their discard pile, but discards all action cards from their hand, which that's really only useful if you're doing the versus mode. I'm not a huge fan of that half, but the or on here allows the character to draw 3 cards to their hand, so you can use that on any character in your room, which is nice, giving them an extra draw, and it's a free card to play too, which is kind of cool. See that getting much more use. We play a lot of co-op. This would only really be useful in the semi-co-op mode when you're actually out to get each other. Not a big fan of that one. Then we have our trait card, Altruist. When you dress any number of serious wounds or heal any number of light wounds on another character, draw an action card. Kind of sucks that it's on another character. You can't heal yourself and get it, but free drawing cards you can't go wrong with. And then we have the Pick Medic draft card. And I'm not sure why, but they also included a replacement card. So I'm assuming there's something wrong with that. I think it's off-centered. Not sure what the problem is there. Have to compare the two and try to see what the difference is without confusing them. Colors are slightly different. Maybe that's what it is. I think the card back colors are slightly different. This is the replacement card, so we're going to stash that one here. And this one's going to get set aside. And then it came with a little insert that just said it was a replacement card. So we'll have to see what that is. I think the color's off on them. Overall, though, I think the medic is a cool addition to your team for Nemesis. I believe she's also playable in Nemesis Lockdown with a deck that came with, may have been the Kickstarter box. Came with upgrade decks for all the old characters. I'm not sure if that was the base game or not. You have to look into that. But overall, though, she's a cool character. I like the healing abilities. She's definitely a support role. Has no offensive capability, unfortunately. The needle gun does allow her to basically force the intruders to run away, which is useful. And can definitely be used tactically to, like I said earlier, clear out a room so you can use maybe a computer in that room or use a feature of that room that needs to be done, but you can't do it because there's an intruder present. You can have her run in, use that, push them out of there, hopefully. And then she has the support abilities to heal up her companions and overall help the team. Definitely see this one as being more of a pick for co-op games, which is good because that's how we play the game. Generally, it depends on who's playing. But in a semi-co-op, the versus type game, I don't see her getting choosed as much because of her support abilities being, her benefits and things being used on others, like her trait here has to be used on others. So it's forcing you to heal the other people that you may not necessarily want to heal. And if you avoid healing somebody when you have the chance, they're going to know something's up. So there's something to keep in mind for that. But definitely an interesting character and a nice addition to the Nemesis crew. Anyway, that is going to wrap it up for our look at the medic character for Nemesis. Hope it helps you decide if she's worth tracking down for you. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.